Yo, beautiful people, this is Nadir.
This Kev.
And yo, we are Gangs Music Life. So we're here today to review this Drake project, Scorpion.
Yeah, man.
Scorpion.
Hey, man, Scorpion, my favorite character in Mortal Kombat, brother.
Yeah, you always talk about that guy.
Yeah, man. Hanzo, get these hands, buddy. Yeah, man.
But we got this Drake album, man. This is his ninth studio album if we count the mixtapes.
Boy, been in the game a long time, man.
He has, man. You know, it's crazy. I went back and I thought about it, like how long has he been in the game? And I, you know, it just been a while.
Been 9-10 years.
Got a lot done, man.
Yeah, man.
He got a lot done. But
Stamped his name on it.
Let's talk about it, man.
All right.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, man.
Here's the thing I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna pull your. I'm gonna hear your thoughts after you get your thoughts out. And I got something else to say to you about that. But I'm gonna get this off my chest first, bro. And
okay.
I heard Scorpion, and I didn't really understand what the hell was going on at some points in this album, and this R&B, man. The attempt at an R&B album he did.
Wow.
It really hurt me.
It's getting spicy.
Like, listen, look,
it's getting spicy already.
Drake fans, I apologize ahead of time. I'm a Drake fan. Yeah. You know I was OVO Deer, man. You know that about me. I am the fan. I still am a fan.
I got you.
But this project ain't it. And I'm sorry. I got to call a spade a spade. You know we keep it honest here. We just give our thoughts on what we think. But man, you ever roll a ball off a table and it just goes to gravity, just takes it? That's what this album did. Ooh. It was going pretty well, the rap part. I was like, okay, he's giving us some bars. Yeah. The rapping wasn't typical cocky Drake. It wasn't typical I'm the man Drake. It was really like Pusha T did a number on this dude, man. Wow. Like, for real, we're going to
Pusha really had anything to do with this?
Kev, you can tell the songs that were made before the Pusha T diss and the ones that were made after. You know, he starts off the project talking about how the intro, Drake's known for his intros. He gives some great intros. I always love his intros. Yeah. He talks about how, you know, basically living your life for yourself, being your own person, don't live for perception and people what they think. Then he ends the project explaining to us about the things he did. He told us he slept with the girl 2 times. Why is he telling us that, Kev?
Hey, man, you know what? Drake has always been a rapper that rapped about his life. That's what's going on in his life right now.
I'll give you that. On those 2 songs, the intro and the outro, he did talk about his life. He talked about some personal things, which is cool. I like that, Drake. I like that he's getting in his bag. He's explaining some things. But in the middle parts, especially that R&B half, what in the world is he? He's pandering. He's pandering to girls. He's talking to what they want to hear. At one point in one song, Kev, he said, the very first bar, I want our baby to have your eyes. I hit skip. I went to the next track as soon as I did it.
A man can't feel that way.
No, he can. Yo, I'm gonna tell you, whoever in your family, if your grandmother makes the pineapple upside down cake, you like it moist, right? That's how moist that second half of this album is.
Hey, please, whoever watches this, please just stick around. Just stick around before you start hitting them thumbs down, man. I'm begging you. I'm imploring you.
Because I want everyone, if they really keep it 100, just come in here and listen to it and understand where I'm coming from. Yo, it's very moist, man. Like, there's certain things he's saying as a man I don't want to hear on an R&B album. Bruh. I don't want to hear that. Bruh. I don't, man. If you're going to keep it honest, keep it honest. The rapping part was okay. It was cool.
Just okay?
Yeah,
man,
it was
ahead.
cool.
Go on, man.
Jay mailed that verse in. Jay sent that verse on U.S. Mail.
I'm about to thumbs down you.
He sent that verse on U.S. Mail. He did, man. Pusha T did a number to this dude, man. He really was explaining. He even left his dad on the island. He told me, remember the part he said about my dad wearing
he said he got the Bernie Mac suits. They wasn't Steve Harvey.
He says he dresses himself. He left his dad on the island.
Hey, man, just a little room for humor. Okay, he did know where he got them suits.
He then talks about how the only dead beats is the beats I rap on and kill. But then you also say that later in the project, you haven't seen your kids since December. My man, that's a deadbeat dad, man. Like,
he was out here working, man, earning the cash to help this boy succeed.
You can't, like, okay, you can do whatever you want. I'm not saying you can't. But then you talk about how you only slept with the girl 2 times. Yo, your son's gonna grow up and hear this later, man. Your son's gonna hear this mess. He's pandering on the second half of this album, bro. I'm sorry. The R&B, the lack thereof. And then why the heck would you have an R&B album, right? Yeah. And then have other good R&B singers? Michael Jackson of 1. Yeah. And for 2, of all people, Ty Dolla $ign, the most distinctive voice in R&B right now, that you can't sing. When he did that, it made it very apparent you should not be singing. Before, I would think, and then he's auto-tuning. He's auto-tuning on tracks. Bro, this is the thing I had to have retrospective. You go back and watch our Nas reviews. I had people in our mentions and our comments just saying, like, oh, I'm a Nas fan, blah, blah, blah. I kind of know what they feel like now because I've been the hugest Drake fan. I know that some people are going to listen to this album and be like, oh, it's just typical Drake. Maybe it is. I was so blinded by the certain things that he was doing that maybe I was one of those people that was a stand for Drake. and I didn't understand where he's going. It's pandering, Kev.
Buddy boy.
It's pandering.
Boy. Yeah, man.
What you think, man?
Listen here. First of all, I'm disgusted. I can't believe what you just came out here and
Birthday song might be one of the worst songs I ever heard too, by the way.
Oh,
but go ahead.
God, I can't believe this. I can't, man. First of all, I'm gonna have to give props to Drake on the first thing that stood out to me before anything else. Mm-hmm. A double album is hard to pull off.
It is.
All right. I mean, and I thought maybe we'd get a double album, 7 songs, 14 tracks, just kind of call it a double album or split it just because the vibe was different between the two. But no,
right.
He gave us 25 minutes or 25 songs on here. It's like 80 minutes of music. Like he gave us a lot. Mm-hmm. All right. Now, you already know. Yeah. I love me some Trapper Drake. All right. So when he started off the album on that rapper side, bro, hey, man, I was all about all of that, buddy.
Okay.
And you know what I'm saying? I get it. It did seem like he was addressing the situation with Pusha, or the things that Pusha talked about a couple of times on this album, but I didn't feel like that carried the weight on this album.
Okay.
The fact that you would slander Hova.
Oh, man, listen.
Man,
Hova didn't pay for overnight shipping on that verse,
I might need a piece of that good music bag that you're over there getting. Okay, my friend? I'm not going for it.
He didn't, man. Hova
came for it.
He didn't pay for overnight shipping on that verse.
He came on the track, man. They had the Dope Man freestyle. He came with the Dope Man flow.
That was a dope.
Yeah, DJ
sample.
Paul came out there, cut it up, man.
Yeah.
I love it, man. Sandra's Rose, you ain't rocking with that.
The Primo sample was good.
I'm saying the rapping side was just all right.
Yeah,
I'm saying the beats was banging.
The beats were very banging. 40 is an amazing producer.
You get a couple of corny bars on there, but listen, this has been Drake his whole career. Like Drake has always hit you with just a couple of lines.
I didn't hear that.
Like,
I didn't hear that,
man.
In past, I didn't. That's why I said I might have been a stan, bro.
Maybe.
I think it was.
I didn't start off as a huge Drake fan. It wasn't until if you're reading this, I was like, okay, I rock with this. I appreciate Take Care for what it was. There are a couple songs on Nothing Was the Same. Couple songs on Take Care on. What So Far Gone, I appreciate it. Actually,
I like So Far Gone.
So Far Gone is probably it's pretty low on my rating list for Drake because I don't like R&B Drake. Yeah. I like Trapper Drake. I like rapping Drake.
But even that R&B Drake was more so singing from an angle like I want to get the girl. I like the girl or something.
Yeah, I think that the style was just new and fresh and different at this time.
He got more moist, bro.
No, I'm saying at that time, and I think that's why I connected for you because when I got to the R&B side, what I felt like was like, yo, if I gave Aubrey any knock, if I gave Drake any knock on this album or on this R&B side of the album, it was the fact that he played it so safe. He was trying to go back to the formula that worked in So Far Gone,
but he wasn't so simpish then. At one point,
Thank Me Later.
Yeah, but it wasn't on a simpish level.
Bro,
Marvin's Room was simpish.
I get you that, but all of the R&B had been like that the whole time. The thing is,
I might have been a stan, man.
Now the thing is, like back then, nobody else was doing it. It was like a person that had something new and fresh. Now everybody's doing this, and you get so many R&B singers talking tough that when Drake goes back in his bag for what he's used to or what he's known to do, now it's soft and moist. Which I definitely thought that you were going to enjoy. I thought you weren't going to like the rapping side and love the R&B side because he didn't make a true return to form and played it safe. My critique on that side was that he didn't take more risk. Like look at how well Hotline Bling paid off for him, and that was such a risk for him. One Dance paid off for him because it was such a risk. But on the R&B side of this record, he played it safe, but that don't mean that he didn't come with the bangers. He held his own on the Michael Jackson track. I mean, mind you, it was some posthumous vocals or whatever. But hey, man, whatever. It was some unreleased tracks.
Yeah,
whatever. Ty Dolla $ign, you gotta add those kind of R&B artists on there to break up the monotony. Drake only has a limited vocal range that he's able to go to. You don't want the flow of the album to just kind of come to a stall or come to a standstill.
Yeah.
You throw them Ty Dolla $igns in there. But if you really look at this track or this album as a whole, like Drake carried the bulk of it. I mean, the only features that we got were Jay-Z, Michael Jackson, Static Major, Ty Dolla $ign. That's where it stops. The rest of it, these 25 tracks is all Drake keeping it honest, doing what he's done best. The raps were tight. He was talking about his real life. And I mean, he did it on a double album. I mean, Mob Ties, fire. Okay, I mean, God's Plan, all the singles that we already got, fire. Emotionless, Elevate, Survival, all fire. Like he came with it. Double discs are hard to do, and this album didn't feel like it was a bunch of filler. You got to give that credit.
No, I give it credit to being a double disc, but I also will say he should have broke them up. He should have had just.
He should have released them separate.
Nah, not so much separate. He should have just had them like mixed in together, but not having an R&B album and a rap album. Because then I got to pick.
I mean, he's been saying his whole career that he wanted to do this.
Yeah, he shouldn't have did it this way.
Oh man,
I don't think he should have did it. I really don't, because I get what you're saying, but like I challenge you, go back and listen to After Dark. And listen to how it starts off. It's a fire beat. Mind you, like I said, 40 puts his foot in the production on all this. He was the glaring part. I never thought I'd listen to a project and think like Drake was the weak point. And I think in a lot of the R&B tracks, he was the weak point. Not so much even the content, because the content really made me cringy at certain times, the stuff he's talking about.
But it's his real life. Like, at no point did I ever feel like Drake was faking. I never felt like he was
playing. Be him.
He's being who he is and who he's always been. It's just you don't like it now because we got so many Drake clones out here that are just putting a little bit of twist on it that you can't appreciate it from him.
That might be
He's the originator of this style.
So he's the originator of simping?
Yes.
I don't think. Cam, I know. I call back. I'm pulling the bullet on this one because you're the pander god. You hate pandering.
I do.
He
but
pandered on this though,
he
man.
He stayed true to what he's always done. Like, listen, the R&B side is definitely my least favorite, but there were things about that part of the album that I still enjoyed. There are tracks on there that I enjoyed. I thought were okay.
I did. There were certain tracks.
I'm not gonna lie. The first time that I played through this album, I got to the R&B side. As soon as I hit peak, I was like, all right, pause this, turn it off. I'll come back and listen to that side of the album later. I really enjoyed the rap side. I'm not ready to listen to this because I don't like it.
He's Hillary Clinton, bro. He has hot sauce in his purse. He's Hillary Clinton. He's pandering to people, man. I really believe.
I'm giving you the thumbs down.
No, I'm telling you, I really have a hard time accepting it, man. Because I think I've been a stan for so long that
I came into this review just so expecting that it was going to be two sides of the coin. You hate the rap album, love the R&B album. I love the rap album, and I'm lukewarm on the R&B.
I'm lukewarm on the rap, and I just did not really appreciate the R&B at all.
I got nothing else for you, man. What was your score, man?
70.
That ain't so bad.
It ain't bad. As being a fan and 40 is still doing the production, I can't say it's trash. Yeah. It's not trash.
I mean, bro, it's such heavy work to do a double album. 25 songs, like everything's not going to connect. But the bulk of this album is good, man.
Let me ask you this though.
I'm at an 85, so I didn't think that this album was perfect. I didn't think it was perfect, but I enjoyed it. I thought it was a good.
Do you feel like he sounded defeated on this project?
No, I mean, I can get the tone where it sounded like he was on the defensive.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It felt like he was having to explain himself. But when you really sit back and think about it, this is who Drake is. This is what he's always done.
I didn't hear Alls being that way, man. He sounded defeated.
I don't think he sounded defeated.
He left his dad on the island. He talked about how he only slept with the girl 2 times, man.
Yeah, like, hey, man, that if that's his truth, that's his truth. He got to live in that.
If that's his truth, is right. But I don't understand how you start a project telling us to live your own life. Don't let people into your world or whatever he was saying.
He living it on his album.
Yeah, but then in the project he's telling us every detail. I don't know, man. I found it hard. I found it hard to really.
How the times have changed.
Yeah, man.
How the tides have shifted, my
70.
friend. You're just gonna turn on Drake like that.
I ain't turning on him.
Good Lord.
I'm telling you,
like,
man,
listen, this album is gonna bang through the summer. So listen, if you didn't like this album, man, you're gonna have a hard summer because it's gonna be rock.
I know, and every girl I know is gonna be on the timeline putting everything.
You better
up.
know that.
But some of the things he was just talking about,
the ether that it came with, all the girls' captions ruined, absolutely ruined. But this is Aubrey, man. Stand true to form, man. Giving you the truth. That's what I'm saying. You gotta appreciate the truth.
That's what I'm saying. I might have been a stan the whole time, bro.
Okay,
I might have been, but I can't go higher than that, man. As it goes on, I might listen to it some more, but you started a song talking about I want our baby to have your eyes, and
listen, man, Beats was banging, man. Content. I have to give him P's on delivering on a double album alone, man. That is an amazing feat. Like, I mean, I don't want to rag on the guys, but Migos released that 22 song album. I checked out. Okay, there's
how much Migos can you listen?
I'm saying that's 12, 15 songs I might be able to listen to a stomach. Like this Aubrey or this Drake project, you know what I'm saying? I let it play start to finish. It's all good. Yeah, the R&B side, come on. I might tune out a little bit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But with it, it's a solid body of work. Not the best thing. It's not his best work to date. Much better than what we got on Views.
Now, I can only compare him to himself.
Yeah.
So a 70 is good in some people's eyes. So, I'm not trashing it. It wasn't what I.
You might be close to a 69 though, my friend.
Yeah, it wasn't for me, man. It really wasn't. But let us know what you guys think, man. Were we too high, too low? Was Kev too high? Was I too hard on it? Definitely in the comments, let us know what you guys think, and we'll go from there. Drake fans, you give it 100. You're absolutely right. I'm sure your female give it 100 because I can't see it.
Yeah, you listen. Keep the fire over there, man.
I can't
keep it over there. I'm throwing you under the bus because I don't agree. I'm going into. Listen, I'm leaving a comment this time. I'm gonna be in them comments, bro, flaming you. All right. Just know, I'm upset. How you like that? You like that? I'm upset now, buddy.
Which is a bad song. But I am Nadir.
This Kev.
And we are Gays Music Life, man. Drink more water, people.
Peace.
Peace.
Man, you gonna sit here and spew this hate.